What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we got another series coming in. So you guys know I did kind of a series, the top 5 best exercises for each muscle group, and now we're going to do the top 5 worst exercises for each muscle group. And before the video starts, I just want to say I actually did, or my friend anyway, actually kind of broke my phone by accident, so I'm using a backup right now, so the quality of the video probably isn't quite as good, so I do apologize there. And you know, I had another video planned for today, but you know, phone, I don't have it, so because it was on that other phone, so I'm kind of scrambling something together here, but I think it's a great way to start this new series. So let's go. We're going to be starting off with biceps. Alright, so the first exercise on my list is going to be the hammer curl. And why the hammer curl? That is because when we do hammer curls, we are not supinating our wrists. We are taking a neutral grip, so that is disengaging the bicep. I know a lot of people like to do hammer curls for the biceps, but really they're a much better forearm builder and brachialis builder. So if you're doing them for biceps, probably not a great exercise for them because we're disengaging the bicep by not supinating our wrist. And speaking of not supinating our wrist, what's even worse than doing a neutral grip? That's going to be a pronated grip, disengaging the bicep even more. So that's going to be reverse grip curls of any kind because, you know, just like the neutral grip, we are not supinating our bicep and it's taking the biceps out of the range of motion. Again, a much better forearm builder and a much better brachialis builder. But for bicep growth, because, you know, we're not supinating, we're not getting as good of a contraction, the biceps getting disengaged, so it's just not going to grow it as well. Okay, and this is a bit of an interesting one because it's a combination of exercises, but any kind of pull down row, any real back exercise. And this is for 2 reasons. One is actually kind of 3 reasons. The first one is when you usually train back, you're either using a neutral or a pronated grip. So that's obviously taking the biceps out of supination, so it's going to disengage them to some degree. Also, even if you do supinate your bicep, or your wrist, or I should say, when you do a lat pull down, you are not only bending your elbow, but you're moving your shoulder down, and the biceps cross the shoulder joint, so they're affected by your shoulder position. So as we move the shoulder down, the bicep gets more stretched. But as we bend the elbow in when we do the lat pull down, it gets more contracted. So the total muscle length of the bicep doesn't change that much because as we pull down, we are shortening it at the elbow, but we're lengthening it at the shoulder. So the actual length of the muscle doesn't change a lot. So it's not going to hit it as well. And also, when you're training back, you're doing pull-ups or whatever, your back is so much stronger than your biceps, so that's going to take over. So any kind of back work, not really ideal for biceps growth, even if you take a supinated wrist position. Okay, next up we got Zodman curls. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. I never really liked this exercise. So it's where you do supination on the way up and then you pronate your wrists and you do the eccentric. I think that this is not a really great combination, I can't lie. I never really liked it, and I think, you know, your forearms are going to start giving out because you're activating them on that eccentric. So I think if you're just trying to isolate the biceps, I think you're much better off doing just a standard dumbbell curl. But hey, it's just my opinion. And lastly, we got ego freaking barbell curls. I mean, occasionally if I went to the gym, I would see people just trying to load up plates and swinging the weights, really swinging up. Guys, it's not a contest. Nobody gives a shit how much you can bicep curl. So strip the weight back, use strict control, and your biceps are gonna grow. None of this ego freaking bullshit swinging bicep curl. That's working your freaking lower back, not your biceps. Alright, but those are my top 5 worst bicep exercises. So let me know in the comments down below. Do you agree with my list? Do you think I missed something? Let me know in the comments down below. But I will see you in the next one. Peace.